these are my F-clamps. They're fine, they're solid, they do the job, but they're £6 each, and I think I can make some that are just as good, yet 10 times cheaper. So how hard can it be to make some F-clamps? This is the start of much filing. I've just cut a piece from the bed of my old 3D printer, and I'm just filing it to shape. It's 3mm aluminium, so it should be perfect to use for the clamp. So in Fusion I just made a basic clamp style profile. It doesn't have to be anything specific, I just loosely modelled it off of the clamps I've already got. And then the slots in it, in the moving jaw, the slot needs to be wider because that allows the clamp to pull against the metal part. And now I'm just adding some aesthetic features, just to make it a little less blocky. And now, so the clamp can actually, well, clamp. I'm importing a nut and using the dimensions to make a little recess. I'm going to use an actual nut pressed into the body, and then the bolt is a screw which is actually going to clamp a piece in place. And while it was sent to the printer, I was just doing a lot of filing. I want to take this moment to express my appreciation for tree supports. So easy to clean up. What a bloody genius idea they are. And now the test fit with real world components. The nut fits in perfectly and the bolt threads in nice and smooth with very little play. And the aluminium components just need some more filing. Now I'm just scuffing up the metal surfaces. I'm going to be super gluing them into the jaws. That should help it grip better. And I know super glue isn't the strongest way to go, but the prints are solid, so you know, worst case scenario, I can drill it out and put a bolt in there if I need to. Got a glove up for the super glue. For someone who hates this stuff so much, I use it a lot. There's just no alternative sometimes. It's horrible, but it's there. You have to use it. I still hate it. I'm using my prototype clamp to test the force. It's very much the same as the one that I made in the end, just a bit more blocky. Now I could have printed a handle for these bolts. I didn't feel it needs to. I can just use a socket. There's not going to be tons of force being applied anyway, so it's fine. And as you can see, it's maxed out the scale. And now this scale only goes to 5 kilos, so I know it's not an exact test. It's not great, but it holds it pretty well. I can hold it by the clamp, shake it, it's not moving, and 5 kilos of pressure, yeah, and I can print many clamps if I need to. I think that's pretty solid. And all in all, the cost for these clamps were nuts and bolts that I already had, but to buy are very low cost, scrap aluminium that I had anyway, and pennies of 3D printing filament ABS, which it's not bad going. Now it maxes out at 5 kilos this scale, but there are cracks in it from my tests, which, you know, while that's not an exact reading, that seems to me is pressure enough for whatever I'm going to use these clamps for. I think that's pretty good. Thanks for watching. Make sure to let me know your thoughts on the clamps and what I could do better next time, and anything else you'd like to see.